All right, Teddy. So now we've officially reached that time. Your MLB The Show 25 team, however you want to reveal it. Here we are.
All right. So my MLB The Show 25 team name is the Texoma Con. So let me go into this. So location, Texoma, Texoma. That is the interstate region. I know it sounds crazy. It is the interstate region split between Oklahoma and Texas, right? The reason I chose it, and the reason I even chose the mascot, Khan, is I have a band. Yeah, Khan, Khan, like Genghis Khan. So there's a band that I love, okay? They are called Kublai Khan TX. Some people may know them. A lot of people probably don't. They're a metalcore band. I love them, okay? They've always been kind of an obsession for me, and especially most recently, they even had an album that released last year that I fell in love with. One of those songs on that album, which is a very short song. I can read off all the lyrics right here. It's not going to take long. But basically, it has a spoken part where it says, when you depart this place, what do you hope to leave? Who's going to carry your body, your legacy, your dynasty? The word Khan in the English language translates to, and then it goes into the breakdown, and then they say, ruler, the supreme ruler, Khan is king. And it's so sick because it's like in the breakdown when it does that. And I just think that's so sick. Who's going to carry your body, your legacy, your dynasty? My Diamond Dynasty. We are the Khan, supreme rulers. We're coming to take over. So that is where that mascot comes from. And Kublai Khan themselves, their origin is Sherman, Texas. It's a small little city that's in this county called Grayson County. And it's one of the, I think, 8 counties that makes up that region of Texoma. So it's also cool because when I was looking into what my location was going to be, I was even looking into, because MLB is like flirted with the idea of expansion franchises, right? And one of their ideas is adding a team to Texas. And while that was kind of intriguing because, you know, Texas, huge state, you have cities like San Antonio, which is a huge city that does not have a baseball team. It would be sick to go there. But I was able to make that connection with Kublai Khan, that song, and be able to bring Texas into it while also going into a new market like Oklahoma because they don't have a major league team there. Texas already has 2, the Rangers and the Astros. So that's kind of why I chose that region. It's kind of like special. It also lies right there on the Red River. So I was even thinking of like a really cool, City Connect jersey that could be that Red River kind of region and everything, like inspired. So really sick. I am a huge fan. I wish they had creative players because I could flirt with like some of those ideas with creative players and everything. But yeah, so I am going to be the Texoma Con. And I love those mascot names that like don't end in the S. Like you have the Orlando Magic, for example. Like it's just always been something that I've been a huge fan of. Even last year when I was the Sunshine, that's not a new thing for me at all. I was the Fury the year before. That's just how I am. I don't know why I have an obsession with that. But yeah, that is my team name for this year.
And that is something, sorry, I didn't mean to cut that part off. But that is something we definitely are not on the same page with. But to be clear, really quickly, not the point of the pod, I more have a problem with singular names. You at least, your non-plural names are still for a group of something. So
that is true.
Anyways, yeah, whenever it's like a singular thing, it's like, come on, what are we doing?
Stanford Cardinal?
Yeah, like what is that? But they're
one cardinal tree.
It makes sense because like they're so much smarter than everybody. Anyways, yeah, we are the Spartans. Like what? The dragon. All right, shouts out. Teddy, I'll be honest with you. I will not go into my team other than I'm going to read my actual manuscript transcript. I don't know the proper term to use.
I wish I had mine more written out, but I'm happy.
It's okay. I'm going to try to tell I'm reading it, but whatever. People know I'm reading it. I already told them myself. All right. Now, don't respond to my only concern before the pod where I told you about our teams together, okay? Just ignore that for now, and you'll understand. Especially now, because, dude, all right, ask me first what my team does. You do the little intro so I can clip this part. I'm addicted to clips.
Okay. So, Zackery, what is your MLB The Show 25 Diamond Dynasty team's name this year?
I am going to be introducing to you today for the MLB The Show 25 Diamond Dynasty team by yours truly, the Ernest Hummingbirds. This name carries deep meaning for me. First, it honors my pawpaw, Ernest Laxton, who loved hummingbirds. We spent hours on his front porch watching them, and those moments shaped my appreciation for their energy, speed, and resilience. The Hummingbirds represent agility, determination, and the beauty of perseverance, qualities I want this team to embody. But while we did watch the Hummingbirds, they're as much as a symbol as a literal fixture in our relationship. The front porch wasn't just where we admired them, it's where we talked about life, shared stories, and more than anything else, bonded over our love for baseball. Almost no one else in our family has shared the same passion, the same love, and I didn't even realize it until, honestly, as sentimental as this sounds, at his funeral just a couple months ago when my mom was speaking, that is something I got from him, and I unknowingly inherited that from him. And that makes this even more perfect of a name for this team, especially a baseball team. But beyond that, the team also has a second layer. We will be a team that is, in fact, genuine, determined. The double meaning makes it even more special. And of course, maybe even more than anything else, I love being able to say "Go Birds," a simple but powerful rallying cry. As a diehard Philadelphia Eagles fan, I love how Eagles fans use that phrase in all kinds of situations. That's a way for us to connect and celebrate together. And that's exactly where I want this team to be. Every time, everywhere you see any Eagles fan, it's "Go Birds." And it's more than just words, "Go Birds." It's how we support each other, how we compete, and how we represent the earnest Hummingbirds on and off the field. And fittingly, the town in which we are located in Ernest, Pennsylvania, located right near Philadelphia, making this connection even more perfect. With this name, we honor the past, embrace the present, and build towards the future. Go Birds.
Go Birds. All right. Love it.
Go Birds.
That's a lot more sentimental than just that.
All right, dude. No copyright.
But
Why do you?
like I said, 3 seconds.
Good
Yeah.
luck.
The mixture of the names whenever we're playing co-op is going to be interesting. But yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, if I'm the home team, I think it's gonna be nice.
That's true. That's true. But yeah,
the
man.
other one's gonna seem like a guy that's related to the dude you said. To be honest with you. Yes.
Any ideas on like colors or anything like that for your team?
Yeah, I can like picture it, dude. It's green and red. I mean, it's hummingbird. Look up pictures of hummingbird. Hummingbird color.
What kind of hummingbird? Like an Anna's hummingbird?
I'd have to look up the specifics. The most common. I'm in between the most common here or where the team is actually located. And so it really felt weird. I had no intention of using his name. Also, by the way, everybody, if you're saying, "Oh, listen, my last grandparent left, so this is the only time I'm going to be doing this." Okay. From now
I
on,
don't think anyone's going to be hating on that.
not hating, but just if you hear that the first thing is Ernest and you're not smart enough to realize that's an actual location or a noun, and you tune off, you know. But shouts out to Earn Dog.
Shouts out.
It's going to be nice. We'll be playing for him. We will have big earn patches. I got to figure out how to make those, but that's going to be sick. It's like, yeah. And yeah, man, that's one of those things that you're one of the few people, again, not to get too sentimental, and shouts out if my brother watches this. You're one of the few people that we talk baseball, and yes, we have the pod now, which is great, but truthfully, like, not even joking, we talk about baseball far more like not on here than on here. On here, we do things and sort stuff. You know, we talk about baseball all the time. And besides you, like my papa, he was the guy. He was the one that I'd go to his house in the summer and we talk about all the time. And again, happy birthday, by the way. Again, not talking about
Thank you.
all of those sentimental things that are good, obviously. Baseball inherently is like a just cherished thing with others.
Yeah.
Usually people aren't baseball fans that don't talk about it or tell. I guess that's true of anything. But anyways, I'm so excited to build and construct. And I actually thought about going on the old show and messing around with logos or stuff, but that's going to be easy enough to
Right.
do. Even if
plus, this weekend, we're going to be having just plain, generic, blank little uniforms. We might even have like our team colors kind of put in there and our team names, but that's it. Yeah.
We got actual players.
First weekend, we just play.
Yeah.
Typically, whenever the game fully releases to everyone else, that's when we kind of take in our identity.
Yeah. So, you know, as soon as I get home from school Friday, I'll be on there. So we are going to make sure that these last couple minutes, we kind of go through some ideas, plans, what we're going to do. This is going to be a 15-minute pod. We are going to be playing co-op together. Some of those times will be streamed. Sometimes we'll just recap it. We'll show the score and we'll talk about our game and our collaboration. We'll update you on what we're doing. We're going to be grinding. We are grind 100 players. We completionist. Those phrases just means we played a lot and we try to get everything done on it. Until I have like my first roster, we're not getting a logo. We're not getting uniforms. We're just going to go out there in colors. And I'll pay tribute to those guys. Okay. I will do a better job of documenting. And I think that's something we can do weekly. Like, hey, what's your weekly recap in the show? Anybody stand out? Like, talk about it like a little 10-minute thing. That's something I do want to do. But if you guys and girls, when I say guys, it's generic. Let's be honest. It's mainly guys that are playing the show. Shouts out Ashley. So, Teddy.
Yes.
Take a minute or so. maybe some things you want to talk about with the show or some things you would want to do, and we'll get out of here. But if you have any comments, people, you have any suggestions, there's tons of content to be made in the show, but we just at least want to have our community to talk.
Well, we can talk about what we're going to be doing with the show, at least first. Like, like you were saying earlier, how we're really offline grinders more than anything. We are definitely completionists. So, especially for me, at least speaking from my experience, whenever I see cards locked behind either Battle Royale, ranked, or events, I typically will play those to get those rewards because I am a completionist. But more than anything, 90% of my time playing the show, I'd argue, is that offline grind of Diamond Dynasty, right? So for me, I kind of already talked about in, the clip we did before we revealed the names, that this new Diamond Quest game mode that we saw in this feature premiere is going to be sick. I'm very excited. I think it has huge potential. Hopefully they don't screw it up. I don't think they will, but I'm very excited for that. Obviously, Conquest is always kind of one of our go-tos first thing.
My favorite.
Especially completing the USA map, which, by the way, is very easy. I'm still surprised that people have trouble with it, but maybe we just have it down to a science at this point. And yeah, just getting into basically everything that we do every year, but like it's still exciting, and it's hard to put into words and have people understand that don't understand just what this game means to us. I can't wait to get started. This is our last sleep. Tonight's going to be our last sleep before we're playing this show, and yeah, I can't wait, man.
Yeah, because this will release on this is the show eve when this is releasing. So,
yep.
If you watch this, let us know if you're doing opening weekend. If not opening week, and I do know some of you got to ask for it, or I've had some players in the past or people still playing. You're more busy, and we know how it was in high school, and you don't have as much time to come home or grind during the days. But maybe your birthday's coming up. It's a great thing to ask for Easter. If you get any kind of little gifts for that, save up your money, get it on Be the Show, play it, let us know, hop in the chat. We're excited, but more than anything, the show just reminds us of a greater thing, and it's baseball season. And that's part of it for us, but it's not the whole thing. Teddy,
don't forget, people, from last year, what's the number one reason that we're excited baseball's back?
Because
it is
baseball is
the best. That's right.
Yeah, that synced up pretty good. Teddy, question for you. Are you ready to play MLB The Show?
I'm so ready. I can't wait. I literally wish I could be playing it right now.
Yeah, ask me.
Zackery, are you ready to play MLB The Show?
Yes, sir. All right, we got our answer. Now, let's ask them. Hey, guys.
Are you
ready to play?
Are you ready to play?
Hey, check this out here.
All right, let's go.